trade intuition, marking key levels and keeping it real. But new traders cry thinking we steal.
You stole my chart.
That's what they say, but the levels don't change, they've been that way. Experienced traders, we see the same zones, support and resistance, that's how it's known. Price touch once, then it touched twice, market up clean, yeah, that's precise. Trade intuition, don't play those games. You're new to the charts and don't know how to trade. Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
They act like they found some secret key, like support and resistance ain't plain to see. Trade intuition, just laugh and move. Been trading for years, sticking to rules. Zone been tested, history clear. Fake accusations, we don't do fear. Market up right, wait for the break. Risk on lock, no trades on faith.
No need to flex, no need to fight. Charts don't change overnight. Patterns repeat, same old game, but new traders quick to place the blame.
Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes.
Yeah. Open your eyes.
Trade intuition, don't claim what ain't new. Price action, clean, do what it do.
They mad at the truth, but facts remain. Price moves in zones, always the same. Stop with the noise, stop with the hate, or get left behind. It's never too late.
No shortcuts, no hidden codes, just structure, patterns, highs and lows. Trade intuition, see the game unfold. While they stuck on drama, losing control. Real traders mark up the same damn line. Ain't nobody stealing, it's all online. New traders mad, but they'll soon see. Price repeats, just history. Tell me you're new without saying a word. Crying about charts, yeah, that's absurd. We see the same moves, price don't lie. Levels been there, open your eyes. Yeah. Open your eyes. Trade intuition, breaking it down. Teaching the truth, no fakes around. No flex, no stress, no games, no lies. Let's make this money, watch it rise. Let's make this money.
That's right, guys. Let's make this money. Tell me you're new without saying a word. I love that. Tell me you're new without saying a word. We don't need to steal charts. We see the same levels. They're all the same. If you know how to trade, you can spot these levels. And that's what I teach you every single day. I show you how. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I show you how to do this, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are killing it. We are killing it, guys. And it's only because of you. It is only because of you. You're liking the videos, you're watching the videos, you're leaving comments on the videos, and all that is pushing the content out to new people. So thank you for everything that you do. We are here to show you how to successfully trade. Do we win every single trade? Nope. Never say that we will too. We manage risk. We know that we're going to lose. We know that we're going to win. Now, granted, how do you gain confidence in this game? Well, you have to get on the bike. You have to ride the bike. You know, the first time you get on a bike, you're kind of scared, don't know how to ride it. You see other people riding it, you get on and you fall. You realize that there's certain things that need to take into account. One, you can't go super slow. You know, it's momentum. And the faster you go, well, then you're able to balance. And that's what we do. We show you how to balance winning and losing. We want to keep our losers short and our wins much greater. And we show you this. We show you this every single day. Now, of course, with this, we do have several things that we do Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show you this. Plus, we have bonus streams. So definitely have the notification bell on. Sometimes we go midnight, sometimes 2 in the morning. It just varies. I tell you what's not varying right now is the amount of craziness that Bitcoin is giving us. We are going crazy. It's going up. Oh, it's going down. No, it's going up. It's going down. Level by level, understanding the overall trend is extremely important, but then after that, level by level. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. This is Crypto Bubbles. If you haven't already, smash the like. If you haven't already, smash the like. Let people know about this channel. We are very close to 21, very close to 2100. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. Bitcoin, well, not Bitcoin, but the Crypto Bubbles on the daily looks great. We have Sui, we have Stacks, we have Doge, we have Near, we have Cas, we have Fartcoin. We have all these coins going up. Here's the thing. Trading is very psychological. I talk about this a whole bunch. Do not feel that you have to be in a whole bunch of trades. For me, I'm very honest with you guys. I'm very transparent. I am in a lot of groups and I have yet to really look at them. But when the time comes, I will be looking at them because it's only smart where we go, where the money's going. It's only smart. If you think that that's stealing charts, well, some of you are new without saying a word. You know, that's not something, that's knowing where the money's flowing, whether a coin is posted and it's a, let's say it's a Oracle. Another coin's point, another one, nothing but oracles, or layer ones, or whatever it is. I'm going to be going towards that field, towards that category, because I see that's where the money is going. Which coin has it moved? This one, boom, let's post it. And then more than likely based off of the alerts and everything, and when we post, usually the larger ones, the larger groups will see, because they're not stealing my chart, but they see levels and they have their alerts, their own alerts. And then they post it on their group. And guess what happens to our coin? Goes up. Goes up. Now, one thing that I do want to mention, again, psychology. Do not feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. There's a lot of coins that you're going to miss. You're going to miss. Now, would you rather be in one coin that does fairly well, or would you rather be in 40 coins that some do well, some do okay, some you get stopped out on? For me personally, I would rather be in fewer coins so I can put more money in, so that when I do get 4%, 8%, 30%, 100%, it's more beneficial to me because, one, I'm not having to keep track of all these coins, and two, I'm able to maintain my chart. I'm able to update it, move my stop loss. So for me personally, I would rather be in a few than a lot. Now, there's a lot of groups out there right now. One group in particular, again, I'm not looking at these groups, but I just noticed a whole bunch of activity. So I go and I was like, what's going on? And well, this group is posting, I think it was like 15 charts yesterday. I was like, man, can you imagine that? 15, or did you say 10 charts a day, 7 days a week? 70 charts in a week. It's too much. But then of course they post, hey, look at these 8 coins that we did 50%, 80%. Yeah, but what about all the people you're wrecking because you posted 70 for the week and you have 8 to show that are great? It's not about stepping on your back to make my group look good. It's about knowing that everybody has a limited amount of money. You know, you can't just throw thousands and thousands every single coin. So that's what I do. I treat your money like it's my money. All right, with that being said, let's go to the hourly time frame. Joe, you're talking too much. I know. See here, fall enough, you learn it hurts. Yeah, very true. Very true. Let's say good morning to, let's see here. We got 100 Air in the house. What's up, 100 Air? Appreciate you, man, for being here. See here, we have All Set in the house. What's going on, my friend? CCM Raid. I love it. Now, I was just over there, Crypto Coin Mindset. We go over there every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We go over, you know, economics, some of the news, things that are moving the market. I give a little bit of Bitcoin information, doing that on Mondays and also starting on Wednesdays as well. Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. CCM is killing it. We got BC Poor Corp in there as well, doing stuff with him. Same thing with, you know, just check out the show. It's great. It's great. Let's see here. CCM going down the list. We got Wes in the house. What's up, Wes? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Appreciate you. See here, going down the list. We got Mikey in the house. What's up, Mikey? What's up? Morning, everybody. Morning. Got James. What's up, my man? What's going on? Appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. We got Crypto Caveman in the house. Thank you, my friend. Without further ado, let's get started. Hourly time frame starting to come down. Does that mean Bitcoin's coming down? Well, we'll see in just a moment. Let's go over here to the liquidation heat map. I do like looking at this. You know, before I wouldn't look at this too much, but a bunch of my community started asking me for updates on this. So because they started asking me updates, I said, let's go ahead and do this part of our routine. On the 24-hour time frame, we have a lot of liquidity down here, over 143 million, sitting right at 86.3. Does that mean price is going to come down? Possible. I don't see anything up top on the 24-hour. Let's go on the 12-hour. Now, of course, there's always liquidity on top and on bottom, but what I'm referring to are the hotspots, the yellow. You can see it over here. The brighter it is, the more liquidations. The cooler the color, the lower the market liquidations. So here we do have an area, 64 million, right around 88,787. We have some more up here, quite a bit up here, but we also have some more down here. So how do we know? Where's it going to go? Is it going to go up first and then come down? Or is it going to come down and then go up? Or is it not going to take either side, just, you know, not both sides, just one side and continue up? Whenever it goes up, it creates liquidity on the downside. For example, here, price is going up. As it's going up, it's creating liquidity below it. As price is coming down, it does the exact same thing. So liquidity is always being built. How do we know where is it going to go, up or down? This is why we trade level by level. That's why we do that. I do want to see the liquidations for the total liquidations. And let's look at the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, longs have been liquidated. So this is telling me that price is coming down. On the 4 hour, shorts were liquidated. This means that the price is going up. 12 hour, shorts, man, lots of liquidation. 24 hour, whole bunch of liquidations. Ouch. That's a whole bunch right there. All right, so let's see here. Now, I did a show yesterday. It was a live stream yesterday. And this live stream was the ultimate beginner's guide. Now, this was a 2.5 hour show. I know it's a long show. We were very focused and we went over a bunch of stuff that you need to know as a trader. This is the ultimate beginner's guide series to successful trading. We went over all this stuff. How to identify key levels, trend lines, possible reversals, fib retracement, fib extension for targets and pullbacks, tools, indicators, understanding the importance of market cap, volume, then, excuse me, then market structure basics. Then we did a bunch of these bonuses. We didn't get to this very last one because those are already 2.5 hours. Now, once again, I know your time is valuable. So what I went ahead and did was I made a video. It took me 5 hours to edit these videos, and I actually saved an hour of your time through to the edits, where this first segment is only 11 minutes. So definitely watch this. I've only had 6 people watch it, but definitely watch it. If you watch it, smash the like, leave a comment. And I'm going to be putting out these once a day for each segment. And there's a total of 8 of these segments. And again, I shaved off an hour of that. It took me 5 hours to do it, but your time is very valuable. And I wanted to make sure that you grasp all this stuff. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and delete this. And oh yeah, if you want to jam out while you're making charts, check out my, this is everywhere you can get music. It's everywhere you can get music. This is a Trade Intuition. Just search Trade Intuition. I got Hindsight Hustler by the Dip, got all that stuff. So it's anywhere you can find music, Trade Intuition. All right, moving on. Let's get on with the show. Let's look at some Bitcoin. Let's look at Bitcoin on the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame. Now, if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, please ask me. Instead of spending $99 an hour for a mentor, ask me. I will give you the information, and I'll never say, oh, well, you have to join my group in order for me to answer that, or I have that video in my group. You need to join this so that I could help you. No, just join the group if you want. If you don't, then come over here every single day and I give you the answers. I show you how to trade without saying, well, you have to join my group. Those people, I don't know. But I'm letting you know that I do care about you. I care about your money. If you want to learn faster, if you want to have access to me almost 24/7, well, then here you go. Trade_intuition. And that way on Telegram, trade_intuition. And that way you can reach out to me. All right. So Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame, we do have this zone that it was in. It broke out and then it did a fake out. This is a bull trap. Came back in. This is pretty messy to see. Then it came back out. Now, in order for us to, pretty much enter a long, we need to break this level. Even though it broke this trend line, we need to break this level. Now, initially, I thought that we were looking bearish. We went over this on CCM's channel. I thought we were going to be bearish. Price was up, down, up, and then I'm thinking it's going to come down, come up, come down, and then here's our decision points. Every time I do a yellow dot, those are decision points. Does this happen all the time? Nope, but it happens a lot of the times. Now, if you are in here, put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. If you are here, put a 1 in the chat. If you're lurking, put a 0 in the chat. All right. We didn't see this. We have Crypto Princess in, Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave. Got Crypto Princess in the house. Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave. What's up, Crypto Princess? I still think mine is the best. It's not a competition, I know, but I'm just saying other people need to step up their game. 3, 2, 1. Crypto Princess. Oh, Bob and Weave. Bob and Weave. I'm getting better at this. Bob and Weave. Boom. There we go. Bobbing and weaving. All right. So if you are here, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Going down the list. Hey, we have Fefe, Third, Frog, After, Pepe, and Hoppy. What's up, buddy? Let's see here. He says Caspa is up 10%. Yeah, all of these coins are up. All these coins are up. So we'll take a look at Caspa. I'm actually looking at Caspa. I think that one's KAS, Caspa. Now all these coins are up. Now the thing is, when they retrace, they're going to find support. That's the key. See here, Mikey says, is ATR a good indicator? I actually used that one a long time ago. I stopped using it. I forgot what it was. But if we have time, we'll actually look at this indicator. But I don't use it anymore. I don't remember what it did or whatever it was. See here, got a bunch of 1s in the chat. A bunch of 1s in the chat. We got OJ in the house. What's up, OJ? Appreciate you, man, for being here. See here. Yeah, I'm telling you, mine's better. But it's not a competition, because if it was, I'd probably win. Okay, that was a joke, because I would win. I would. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, guys. You're the best. You're the best. All right, so what do I think Bitcoin's going to do? Let's go and I'll look at this. Let's look at this. Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame. We needed to first break this level, and it did. Now, this is something I put in my group. I said, guys, we always have to look plan A, plan B, because we never know what's going to happen. Here it was looking weak to me, to where it went up, down, and then possibly roll over, break this, come down. But I said, if we're going to find a bounce, this is where I'm looking at, right at this level, or right at this level, or right here, because it's going to be above this. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure if I had more ors, I would be right 100% of the time. But this is not me being right. because initially I thought we were going to go down. So on this setup, I was wrong. Now, one thing that most mentors will do is they're always find a reason for them to be right. Oh, well, look, we had divergence and we called it and we nailed it. No, I didn't know nothing. There's a chance of it reversing, bouncing, like nobody knows. But if it does, this is what we would look for, a possible bounce. Now, what we do is we react. If it bounces, then we want to make sure it breaks this level, but then this ended up happening. So then what we want to do is we actually want to get this. It creates a zone. This creates a zone. So let's do this in white. Let's actually make the zone so y'all know what I'm talking about. So this creates a zone of possible last chance for a reversal or a continuation of the down potential. And price bounces here, enters this resistance zone. Last chance for it to roll over. Doesn't roll over. Instead, it breaks above and then some. I mean, with a vengeance. Look at the size of these candles. The size of these candles, it's basically saying, get out of here. I'm going to the moon. You know, too bad you didn't get on the ship, but we're off. Goes up, pulls back a little bit. Normally on a run up like this, you want to see it pull back to about here, about 50%. So if we have the magnet tool on, go from the very low to the high, you're looking at about 50% right here. This would have been a healthy retracement. Instead, this is where I have my alert. 0.382, you know, the minimum, 0.5 healthy. It went to the 23% mark, 0.236, not healthy. And I want to see candle closes. I don't want to see the wicks. So it actually went about 20% closes, started coming up. Right now it is our major resistance. Kind of look at this on the 4-hour time frame. This right here is the first level of the market structure for the possible first step of an uptrend. Right now we're not in an uptrend, even though we've been going up. Based off of market structure, we can still travel anywhere in here until we cross this. This is extremely vital. So for that, let us go ahead and put on a Bitcoin orange to show that this is a very important level at 88,350. And y'all can't see any of my numbers. There we go. It's a little bit better. Make this a little bit. There we go. All right. So this is what I'm looking at right here. That's what I'm looking at. This is our key level. Now, do I expect it to break up right now and go and no? You know, it could come down and then go up and then go, but eventually, once it breaks this extremely important level, 88,350, then this is the first step of a potential uptrend. Because what we're looking at, and I know this is extremely messy. I like having clean charts. Let's get rid of this too. So what we're doing essentially is when we do break up here, whether it's today, tomorrow, this week, next month, we'll create a high. The high will be higher than this high. Here is our low. Then when we do get a pullback, maybe our low is somewhere down here. Again, we're looking at the bigger picture, not all of this, you know, 50x leverage longs and shorts or 78x leverage longs and shorts. We're looking at the bigger picture. Price goes up, price goes down, price potentially goes up, price potentially goes down. And now we're starting the trend. Now I do talk about this, the possible reversal and what to look for in my live stream yesterday. So definitely check that out. And then of course, it's going to be on a shorter video when we get to that part. So I'm going to be having daily releases. All right, moving on. All right, very good. So this is what we're looking at. I do think that right now it's a good chance for it to reverse. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Let's unhide our fib retracement. Let's see what we're looking at. Let's go to a 1 hour. For this, I would like to see, where is my trend line? Magnet tool on. I would like to see the break of this just so that it can be healthy. That's all I'm looking for, is a healthy retracement and a healthy pullback to certain levels. So the very first level I would like to see is a 382. I would like to see this, or even better, I would like to see the 0.5. I kind of don't want to see the 618 for it to be bullish. I wanted it to be above the 618. If we do go above this, or rather, if we do break below this, y'all know what's coming up. Y'all know what's coming up. Then under the 618 is my danger zone. Tom Cruise coming to visit us. Danger zone. We don't want the 618. Why? Because, well, now we not only do we break the 618, but we re-enter this zone that we could potentially come down to the 786. Let's go ahead and lock this. Come down to the 786 and then continue to lose our momentum. And then now we're going down. So we want Tom Cruise to get out of here. We don't want to visit Tom Cruise. We want to, 0.5 is our level, 618. Okay, I guess. But if it breaks below it, don't want it. Don't want it. Now, could we go short right now? Very high risk. Extremely high risk. Let's go to the 5 minute. Now, there's a lot of people that trade like this, to where they're like, oh, look, it broke this level. And you could do this. I mean, this is potentially on the 5 minute time frame, a break of this level right here. We do have lower high, we'll have a high, lower high, lower high. So this could be potentially the rollover. The only problem is you have a very high chance, because right now everybody's bullish on this. You have a very high chance that it may continue going up, even though we have the break of this level. So we always have to take into account the market itself. Now, if we were to do a short, and I'm not saying that I am, but if I was, my stop loss would have to be, and I like doing my stop losses tight. So if I get stopped out, I get stopped out, and it continues to move up, I'm fine because I got stopped out. Maybe I reverse my trade and I go long. But if this does pull back to the 382, this is where I would be looking at entering. Let's see here. I would do target about here. So almost a 2-to-1 risk to reward. And my target, and I'm still looking, I haven't decided yet if I want this or not. My target will be right here. And my next target, this is my goal right here. So not too shabby. And then who knows? And I only sell 50%, so that if it continues to roll over, I'm still in the trade. I didn't get out of it completely. And in this time, I'm actually moving my stop loss. So I'm actually moving my stop loss to where it is, let's see here. It's in profit. Stop. Okay, so right now I'm just looking at it. This is my thought process to where, just to see if I'm going to take it. All right. So let me go to the chats. All right. So the very first one we're going to do is cast. I don't know yet if I want to enter this or not. I don't know yet. And if I did, this one would be, I'm only risking 1% of my portfolio. So the amount of leverage doesn't matter. It's only, I can only lose 1%. So it's either I'm trading with $1, $10, $20, $50, $100, whatever it is, but it's only 1% of my portfolio. So if I only had $100 in my accounts, I can only risk $1. So if I'm going to risk $1 here, my leverage could be 50x, could be 70x, could be 2x, could be whatever, but it's the amount of money that I'm able to trade. So I might be able to trade $20 or $1 depending on my leverage. The leverage doesn't matter. The thing that matters is the margin, because you can only lose 1% of your total. So $1. I'm still looking at this. Possible. Yeah, guys, definitely smash the like. If you haven't already, smash the like. It does help support the channel, and it gets more of these. It gets more people finding the channel. It gets more people finding the channel. So right now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to enter. While we're waiting for that, let us go over here to CAS, and then we're going to look up, since there's no other questions, we're going to look up ATR, what it is. And I'm pretty sure I have it on my favorites too, because I used it at one point. So CAS, I am looking at CAS. Let's see here. We were thinking it was going to come down, pivot point here, and either come down or up. And it said, nope, Joe, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm actually going to go sideways and up. I'm not going to come back down, and I'm going to go up. Okay, that's fine. So what we want to do is we want to have our alert right here at 0 point, and you can't see the numbers. 0.08805. That's where I want to set my alert. I don't want to enter right now. Do I want to enter right now? Okay, we're in this box. Well, we actually exited the box. Huh. What is this run up? Is this 2% or is this 22%? 11%. Okay. So I would think that we might possibly come down. We're going to check on our Bitcoin. Just a moment. I do think here's a good level. So I would think that we're going to come down. I mean, it's not much. Right now, the markets are bullish per se because of Bitcoin. But if Bitcoin reverses, these coins may also come down. Now, right now, a lot of these coins are following Bitcoin. There are a few that are not. And my group is killing it with identifying those. And of course, I put one in there yesterday, today, I forget. Let's see here. Also, it says LMAO. That was funny, Joe. What was funny? The bobbing and weaving, and my intro is better. I think so. I mean, I'm not saying nothing, but I just know that I did mine the next day. They did theirs, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was good. But mine was just a little bit better. A little bit better. All right, moving on. Okay. Let's see here. So for CAS, I would think that's going to come down. I'll set another alert. So this alert is no more. I will set an alert right here at the 382 level. So if it comes down, here's my alert. I'm not entering. I'm watching it, seeing if it comes down or if it bounces here. And hopefully it comes down a little bit further, and then I'll have my alert above the price action this time. And as it comes up, now there's a really high chance I'll enter. Speaking about entering, let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm not entering yet. I'm waiting, and potentially there's a trend line. Potentially there is a trend line right here, and we're just zooming in. We're just having some fun. Just zooming in, having some fun. I'll do that trend line, and I'll also do this trend line. So it kind of creates this little zone. So we'll go from here, here. So it kind of creates this little zone for us. So we'll see if the price comes up and then starts rolling over. If that's the case, there's a really high chance that we're going to break this. So this is what I think. I don't know. Nobody knows. But if it goes up and then it starts rolling over. This is my gotcha. So we could potentially enter here, and then more than likely it'll come here and it'll attack this and it'll break through it, in my opinion, and then it'll do this. So this is what I think might happen. And this is my decision level. We'll put this one in blue. And this is where I'm thinking about entering. And then I could add to my entry here. We'll see. Or it could just break down right now, but we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. See here, do you still hold XRP? Yes, I do. And don't hold a lot of it, but I have yet to actually plug in my ledger, which I haven't plugged it in like 4 years. So we'll see. But yeah, I still hold it. All right, so as far as cast goes, this is what I'm thinking might happen, and then that's my thought process. So let us look at ATR. So what I want to do is, what is ATR in trading? Okay, so all you do is just Google. Oops, what did I do? Just Google it. Just the Google, and it's the average true range. That's right, a technical indicator that measures market volatility. It calculates the average price fluctuation true range over a specific period, helping traders. Okay, that's right. That's right. So let us see if, oh, Investopedia. I love Investopedia. So average true range, ATR formula, what it means and how to use it. So it's a technical indicator, market volatility by, and then what's this? I don't know what this is. Get out of here, kid. You're bothering me. I see here, okay, blah, blah, big words. See here, so it's key takeaways. The average true range is a market volatility indicator used in technical analysis. It is typically derived from the 14-day simple moving average of a series of true range indicators. The average true range initially developed for use in commodity markets, but has since been applied to all types of securities. ATR shows investors the average range. I love averages. Absolutely love it. The average range price swings for, okay, so I haven't used this in years, in absolute years. At the time that I was using this, I did not realize the importance of averages. Now I use the VWAP. It's the average of the volume. I use the fixed range volume profile to show me the point of control where there was the majority of price action, ups and downs. And of course, I've always used the moving averages, which is the average of the candle body closes. Here, the ATR shows us the market volatility indicator, the average of that. So let's see if I have it on my indicators. Let's be watching this one. And it's coming down. It's coming down. You know what? If I was going to enter this trade, I would enter right now. So let's do a white to make it different. I would do an entry right now, knowing that I could come back up here and do this. So this is what I would do. And let's see here. Oh, the leverage. Man, I can't put my stop loss up there. I would have to do my stop loss. Shoot, man, get it as close as possible. See right here. So my stop loss would be 88184. Okay. I'm I'm already in 4 trades. I'm in 5 trades. Oh, I don't like being in. I prefer only 3 trades. I don't like 5 trades. I'm in 5. I didn't realize I was in 5. So this is where we entered. So this is an entry, YouTube entry. And this is April 21. Time is 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. The amount of leverage, again, leverage doesn't matter, but I do 50x. Normally I do 78x, but I'll do 50x. We'll do 50x. And I would get into this, but I'm already in 5, and I don't want to get into more. All right. See here. So let's see if I have the indicator, and let's go ATR average true range. Here you go. This is by Trading View. So there's no name here. I do have this one. I have a few others too. I don't even remember what they were, but average true range. Let's click on that. So how does this help me? Tells me the volatility, but there's no like overbought, oversold. There's no 200. What does 200 mean? Is that good? Is that bad? Maybe that's why I stopped using it. I don't know. What we could do is see, average range shows investors the average range of prices swings for an investment. Oh, so this is saying that the average swing is $200. That's what that's saying. ATR shows investors the average range price swings over a specific period. How does that help me? So the high for yesterday, the low for yesterday, the average close was this. See, Mikey says, what I did notice that it changed mostly trend if it's very high. Well, yeah, because the difference, the average of the prices is increasing. So as the level is increasing dramatically or decreasing dramatically, that's telling you that the price is either going up a lot or coming down a lot. So that's what that's showing you. So here it's showing you here highs and lows. The average was this. So the average was this. So it just shows the averages. Okay, so what does the ATR tell you? Well, it tells you, simply put, a stock experiencing high level of volatility has a higher ATR. So that means just the range of the ups and the downs are greater. So the average of the high and the low is also going to be greater. So that makes sense. And the lower ATR, lower volatility for the period. That's when everything's boring, going sideways. See, the ATR may be used by market can't even say that word, PA people, to enter and exit trends as a useful tool. So if this is, so okay, let's put all this together. So if the ATR is high, that means that we have really nice volatility, really nice. It could be in a range. It could be in a trend. It could be from a dump. Could be from a dump. So the range is going to be greater. So people would want to trade this. Now, if the range is really tight, and we've seen this before too, where it's kind of doing this, kind of nothing. People call it a nothing burger. It's kind of doing this, and it kind of goes up, and it's just doing this. Just boring. Traders may want to get out of this because it's just boring. It's not doing anything. Versus when the range is higher, and here it's showing a $206 range, then you could trade. Let's say you only want to trade $150 up or down, in and out, in and out, in and out. Go for it. Just so now it's telling you that this is the average. So that's the only way I would use it. I would use it more so to know what the average price is, so that if I wanted to trade high leverage and just get or low leverage, but just more margin, I would see what the difference. So it's 200, now it's coming down. So the average is 190. So I would try to, if I'm looking at this, I would do a very short trade, and I wanted to get like maybe $100 difference, $150 difference for my first target, and then just see if it comes down. So that's what I would do. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I had gotten to this trade, but I'm already in 5, so can't do it. I have my own rules, guys. I have my own rules. I don't even like being in 5. I don't like being more than 3. I don't like being more than 3. See here. Hey, what's up, little Casper? Do you like my new name? I'm Kevin. I like it. I like it. Lil Casper. Very nice. Oh, wait. Let's do a and Lil Casper in the house. See you. Thank you again for the ATR opinion. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, whenever there's something I don't remember because I used a long time ago, I just go and just Google it. And then if it doesn't make sense, I go back to it and it's like, hey, what does it mean? Like, how is this going to help me? It's always the who, what, where, when, why. Like, why would I use this? Oh, okay. Well, it shows me the difference in price. And it shows, here, very little volatility. It's only $100 volatility coming down, up, down. It's kind of boring a little bit. But I mean, there have been times, and I call it a box. So for me, I don't like trading like this right here. I call this a box. This is very boring. And you can see here, the ATR was only $50-$60. Boring. Crazy boring. I don't want to trade this. I don't want to get in a long or a short. I don't want to hope and pray and light some candles and say to the upside. I don't want to do that. Now, granted, other mentors will say, well, look, we have higher lows, and it's in accumulation right now, and it's doing a bull flag or whatever, bull pennant or whatever they're going to call it. And then to the upside, look at all these gains. Join my group. Not even close. This is trash. This is trash. It could easily roll over. If it would have rolled over, I guarantee, I bet my life. Okay, maybe not my life, but I bet you all the money I have, all my $14. I bet you if it would have done this, your mentor would not say, yes, this is when I would have entered, and well, I would have gone stopped out. Majority of them don't. Majority of them don't. There are a few. Majority of them don't. Me, man, it's boring. I'm not trading this. Then it moves here, man, it broke out. Okay, fine, it's in this zone. Once it breaks this zone, I'll enter. Then it just completely broke it. I was like, there's no way I'm entering this. It moved too much. I'd expect it to pull back, and it didn't. I'm wrong again. There's nothing wrong or embarrassing about being wrong. Nothing. We're trading against people. People trade on emotions. We're not trading a system of numbers 01, 01, 01. We know the next series is going to be 01, 01, 01. We know it's not going to do that. So here it moved up pretty good. It's at a resistance level, probably come back down, didn't, came up. Okay, so for me, I want to short when it breaks this level. When it breaks this level, I want to short because I think it's going to come down. I think it's going to come down for all this. And it breaks the level. I enter my short. I probably put a stop loss pretty tight just in case. I get stopped out. If not there, I get stopped out here. I lost the trade. I show you what I would do in the moment of the trade versus after the fact. No, I would actually go long here. Why? Why would you go long? Give me reasons. Give me your excuses. I'll wait. I'll wait for your reasons. Well, look, on the 13-second time frame, there was bullish divergence. On the 4.5 and 3/4 second time frame, there was inverse head and shoulder, an inverse head and shoulders. There was a cup and handle on the 13-minute time frame. Really, man, you're gonna go through all of your time frames to get out of here, dude. I would have gotten stopped out. Then it's like, all right, cool. You know, I still think it's gonna come down. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my level here, and I'm not gonna go short until I break this level. Well, guess what? I break the level, I enter short. I have a stop loss above this. Guess what happens? Comes down looking great. Comes up back into this. I don't like this. I'm getting nervous. Comes up here, comes down. Good. Now, after this next pivot, so is this pivot going to happen here about 50%, which I would like for it to pivot here, to come up, to pivot again, to come down, attack this level, and now come back for this. And now I'm golden. It doesn't do that. It comes, it breaks this. Oh, that's not a level. It comes down, does a higher low. Uh-oh. Now I want it to come up to about here, 50% of this move, to come down, to attack this. And it doesn't do that either. It comes up and it breaks this. Not a good sign. The job of this low is to break this high. When that happens, this is saying that we might potentially be in a uptrend or starting an uptrend. We don't know yet. We need more candles to close. Breaks this level, crap. And I happen to see it too. Stop loss is way up here. Crap. Comes up. It cools off because it went up all this. Cools off, starts coming down. Okay. Now I'm really looking at this. Coming down, price comes down here about 50%. I'm expecting it to come up and roll over. This is the only way I'm going to be saved. Only way. Instead, it comes down even further. Okay. Is it going to come up and then come down? Possible. Possible. Instead, it comes down, then comes up. Not looking good. Comes up, breaks this level. Crap. My stop loss was way up here. I hate doing it. I'm going to move my stop loss tight. I'm going to get stopped out. Price is right here at the moment. This is my last resort. Boom, I get stopped out again. I lost. I lost my trade. I'm thinking it's going to come down. It's going to come down eventually at some point. But this is my thought process. And I just lost 2 trades in front of you guys. I lost 2 trades in front of you. The only reason I'm going, so there's 2 reasons mainly I'm going short. One, we're in this downtrend. Overall, larger picture, macro, we're in a downtrend. 2, the second reason is we just had a really nice pump. We just had a really nice pump, and I'm expecting it to retrace. That's what price action does. Price goes up, price comes down. This is a nice big imbalance. Those are my 2 reasons that I'm going short right now. Now it's risky because right now this is coming up. Now, granted, I'm not looking at what already happened. I'm looking in the moment, which that's what sets me apart from a lot of other mentors. I'm looking in the moment. Price is going up. And I'm thinking, okay, FOMO, when is the FOMO going to settle? FOMO trying to settle here, FOMO trying to settle here, and then it never settled. FOMO continued. This is why it's dangerous to get into these coins that pump 30, 40, 80%, these low market cap coins, because the FOMO can continue, or maybe it's a pump group and they get another round of people pumping the coin. So now coming back over here, what did I do? Now coming back over here, same scenario. Price came down here. Price came down. Okay, support, 5-minute time frame. Lower highs. Okay. Then here, decision point, is it going to attack this and go up? Or is it going to roll over? It goes up and resistance rolls over. Now it's like, all right, now let's see if we enter. But because it was starting to come up, okay, fine. Let's see if it fakes us out. Because again, this is a small time frame. This is telling us that we might come up. So if we do come up, here's our resistance level to look for the rollover. Instead, it started coming down and it's like, okay, let's go. Let's enter the trade knowing that we could potentially come down, create a pivot, and come up to our second entry to roll over, break this. I like drawing. So we're looking at potentially it coming down, maybe doing a pivot here, then coming up to this area, doing a pivot here, rolling over. This is where we enter our trade or add to our entry, come down, come up, come down, break this pivot. Now we're golden. We're golden. Let's go. Until, as we showed in the live stream yesterday, which is a very intense live stream. The live stream that I did yesterday, the value of that is $1,000. Joe, you're pulling my leg. No, I show you all this. The value is $1,000. Now, granted, the time is going to take you to watch that is 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Can you invest 2.5 hours to possibly change your life? If you can't, I understand. I spent 5 hours yesterday editing this down to save you 1 hour. And I actually broke it up into segments. They're going to be released every day for the next 8 days. The first one was released. We have 7 people who have watched this video. 7 people. And this literally lays down the foundation of trading. This series, I was going to sell it on Patreon. And total value is about $1,000, if not a little bit more. But once again, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. So I put it on a live stream. I was very focused. That 2.5 hours, it's nothing but alpha. Joe, are you conceited? No, I know what it is. And I say this on the stream too. If you can't see it, well then say hi to Stevie Wonder for me. If you don't know who that is a very famous musician who is blind. So say hi to him for me, because obviously you cannot see the value of this stuff. Now, all this stuff I teach every single day on my live streams, all of it. However, I did one dedicated video to go over all of these concepts. Key levels, top-down analysis, trend lines, possible reversals. This is what's important right here. Fib retracement, fib extension for pullbacks and targets, all-time highs, tools and indicators for possibly to see where the price might move to, market caps, volume. You need to know this stuff, guys. It's not all about levels and TA. You need to know this. This was going to make you the most amount of money, knowing market cap, volume, market structure. Now, again, I go over all of this stuff in my live streams, but here, and bonuses too. But in this video, this live stream, I went very focused covering all these topics. This is if not over, a $1,000 value. that I could easily sell, but I gave it to you for free. Now, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. If you want to do that, Joe, why do you have a group? You have access to me, literally almost 24/7. You have access to my setups. You have access to my exact price entries and my stop losses, detailed videos on active trades, inactive trades. We have a great community. We have amazing admins. I am super blessed with the admins that I have. I am, man, like I want to say lucky, but luck comes nowhere near what I have as far as the admins go. Man, I'm truly blessed, truly. And in my opinion, I think if you give good, you'll get good. Now, I don't give good to get good. I give it because I like to. I like helping people. And I tell you what, guys, like the people that are in my group, and I have people in my group that are absolutely loving it. They're killing it. They're doing some trades based off of the stuff that they already knew, based on the stuff that they're learning from me. They are just killing it. Now, granted, when I post trades, I don't post 10, 20 charts a day. Anybody can do that. I post very few so that when I do post results, there's an extremely high chance you're in them. Extremely high chance. Today, I posted one. That's it. That's all I posted. Right now, we're in, and I posted like, I think it was one yesterday. I think maybe two the day before, one the day before, maybe two. I don't know. We get stopped out. We re-enter. Sometimes in profit, sometimes at a loss. Our group is not, foreseeing the future, and we know every single move. That's impossible. But we keep our losses minimum, and we, do very well on our targets. Let's see here. Right now, currently, I'm in 5, so I don't want to do anymore. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the chats. I was just being a jabberjaw. I love you guys. I really do. Not sure if I said that before. See, Mikey says, what I did notice. Oh, yeah, we went over that. See, also it says, I see an average line compared to price. Okay. I would use it to tell me if I want to stay in or get out. I don't know how I would use it for that. Darn it. Keep on moving stuff. So our first target hit, which is very nice. Now what we want to do is we want to move our stop loss. We want to move our stop loss after our first target hits. So this is what I actually do in the VIP group, is I do this right here. So this is our stop loss and put stop loss. So if you ever see a chart that has multiple red dot or multiple red things, that's because we moved our stop losses and we updated the chart. So now we do it here. And this is where we would move our stop loss. If I was in the trade, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but I'm already in 5. This is what I would do. So my stop loss is now here. So at the bare minimum, I already took profit. If I get stopped out, I'm in nice profits. I'm in nice profits. Now, based off of this move, I would expect it to come really close. And I like drawing this out because it doesn't scare me when the price comes back. Now I'm thinking this might happen. We'll see. We'll see. See here, maybe a good tool to understand the bing bong versus mentally writing it. See, maybe a good tool to understand it, the bing bong versus mentally writing. Mentally writing what? This part right here, the range. Because it is bing bonging around. This tight range versus mentally writing. Yeah. Like this stuff right here, I mean, it's not even worth it. So I don't even trade it because we don't know. There's no structure really for it to break. We'll just say it like that. See here, good info. Thank you. Very welcome. See, bouncing out, my friend. Have a great day, man. Thank you, CCM. Appreciate you greatly for being here. You're the best. You are the best. And speaking about that, we're about to bounce too. That's a roller coaster. Oh, well. Yep. Let's hear Let's hear your whys. I think I mentioned the whys here. Okay, who's in a shorts? Wow, very nice. My comment was in reference to the tool you were showing. Okay, the ATR thing. Okay, very cool. So right now, price is coming down, and to be on the safe side, since we're leaving, if you are following this trade, of course, not financial advice, what I would recommend, if you haven't already taken profit, I would recommend taking profit and then having your stop loss here to where you're in profit if you get stopped out. And we might, who knows? But I would expect it to come up just because came down pretty hard. Came down pretty hard. See here, what says, can we look at near, sir? And if we can catch a short or long. Okay. So that'll be the last one. That'll be near. So this one currently is coming down as we kind of thought. Again, prices, they're going to go up and they're going to go down. So let's do near USDT on Blowfin. If you don't have Blowfin, guys, use my link. It's in the description. It doesn't cost you anything extra. It just helps support the channel. If you were supporting other channels, but no longer watch them, and you want to support this channel, and use my link, please. And thank you. All right. So here, price was here. I was thinking we were going to retrace. Nope. Wrong. And we'll be wrong sometimes too. Then price was here. And I thought we were going to retrace because it's a nice move up. And okay. Nope, didn't happen. Now we were, oh, this is just my thought process, the overall thought process. Okay, so we're looking at this, and the overall thought process is potentially coming up to this white line, pulling back to about here. That's a pretty deep, steep pullback. I'd do something like this now, and then continuing up. But let's us get rid of this. Not sure what I got rid of. Let's get rid of this and this and this, and let's get rid of all this. Okay. We'll move that over because we're going to use that. Okay. So we're looking at this right now. It did come up. A really nice move. I would think same thing. Joe, it didn't work before. You're right. It did not work before. But again, we never know what's going to happen. We can only use our percentages, probability. So I'd have to go in a lower time frame to see this part right here, but maybe something like this. So my decision point, I'd say it'd be right here. I think it's time for us to start going up. I think this week's going to be all right. It's just an intuition. I don't know what's going on as far as the markets. If we're having PPI, CPI, any kind of, I don't know anything of that. I didn't see it, but I already looked for it. But this is what I think might happen, to where we start making higher lows. Now, from here to here, oh man, you know what? For me personally, I would not worry about the downtrend right now, because I think we might go higher. Now, what I would do, I would really have this either a regular spot trade, or maybe a very low leverage trade, maybe 2x, 4x, just depending. And stop loss, maybe somewhere around here, about 10%. This would be my stop loss. Let's go to a 1 hour time frame. Let's see what we're looking at. Okay, we did have this very nice pivot that we broke, but I mean, it's not a lot of structure. Went up, straight up, down, pretty much straight up. For this one, I would wait for a long. You could do a short right now on this, but I would wait for a long. So what I would do is I would have my alert right here, 2.363. So once it breaks above this, we can enter the trade. More than likely, we have to see if it got support. Then I would set an alert down here right above the 382 level, and I'm actually going to set an alert. So set an alert, and once the price action, if it crosses below it, I'm not entering. Now I'm going to reset my alert by just moving it, and it'll reset where the alert is above the price action now, so that when the price action does start coming up, let's say a day goes by and my alert hasn't gone off, well then more than likely price action is down here. I'll get my alert and I'll move it down above these levels from the fib. Then when the alert does go off, there's an extremely high chance I'm going to enter the trade, because now what it did is it came down, it bounced, it found its bottom, and now it's coming up. Now I enter the trade, and now I write it up, down, up, breaking the high, down, up, breaking other levels. So I wouldn't necessarily be concerned with the short at the moment, because it could reverse at any moment. I would be concerned with the long. So I hope that helps. CT says 85.7 before the blast up. Before the blast up, 85.7. Okay, so you're saying lower before we go up? Okay. 85.7. Okay, so that's my level right here. Let's go to a 4 hour. Let's see where it lines up at. 85.7. I have so much junk. 85.7. So this is, oh yeah, this right here. So coming down to this level before we go up, possible. Yeah, great insight. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, no problem, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Please definitely remember, smash the like. Help me. I'm helping you every single day. Help me with this. Share the content. Like all my videos. Watch all of my videos. Leave comments as far as questions pertaining to videos or suggestions or just thought process if you liked it. Help me, guys. Help me. I can only do this with you, or rather, I can only do this because of you. You know, I really need your help. Watch all of my videos. Well, you already know the story. Let's get in front of other people so we can help them as well. Show them how to make money, and let's make risk management sexy again. So with that being said, let's roll the film. Thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you greatly. If you haven't already, smash the like, and let me know if you like this song called Let's Make Risk Management Sexy Again. Let's make this money, guys. Take care.
You know what I find so sexy? What? Risk management. Keeping my losses low and my wins big. Let me tell you, let's get started.
Oh, you wanna win this game? Then protect that capital. Don't melt like polyurethane. Smart traders be like skill marksmen, making risk management sexy again. We stepping clean, sharp like a blade while the YOLO win, and we're getting paid. Stop loss tight, and the entry is right. Risk to reward, yeah, we're sleeping at night. They say it's boring, gains are slow. What's sexy is watching our account grow. Most out here trying to flex and fail while we play defense and prevail. No over leverage, no revenge, no drunk trades at 2 a.m. Calculated calm, we wait our turn. Respect the plan or you'll burn. Making risk management sexy again. That's the way pros move, hope you're listening. Cut them losses fast, let them profits ride. Discipline's the secret, patience on your side. Smart traders don't fear the red, that small L keep my next position fed. 1% risk, yeah, that's our style. We could lose 10 trades and still smile. Capital preserved, mindset cold while they blow accounts, trying to act bold. Chasing pumps over trading hype, new traders losing day and night. No shame in a loss, keeping risk management tight. But reckless trades will make you lose left and right. We're building slow, compounding gains, while they catch knives and cry in pain. Risk control is a skill most new traders don't have. Lose enough money, they will want to learn or take another bloodbath. Stacking wins, letting losers go. This is the part they need to know. Making risk patience on your side. Seasoned traders don't flex fake gains. We show the losses and what remains, cause that risk control be the real. While new traders catch a falling knife thinking it's a deal. New traders wild and no stop in sight. Liquidation flash gone overnight. But us, we thrive in the boring zone. While they wreck accounts, we build our throne. Sexy ain't luck, it's math and skill. Knowing when to get in and when to chill. Ain't no gamble, this is art with a pen. Say it loud, we're making risk management tricky again.
Making risk management sexy again.
This is how legends trade. Without it, it's like holding a grenade. Small risk, big dreams. Steady and wise, we stacking gains. We strategize. Smart traders, locked in the plan. No FOMO, no shame, just the upper hand. To every new trader feeling the strain, just remember, we're making risk management sexy again.
That's right, guys. We are making risk management sexy again. Bingo and a bango. That's right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, slow and steady. Slow and steady. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Make sure your notification bell's on. Sometimes I do bonus streams, and those bonus streams are usually around midnight, sometimes 9 p.m. Eastern time, sometimes 2 p.m. Eastern time. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.